be loving me night and day? Or were you fooling? Didn't you sigh every time that we kissed goodbye? Or were you fooling? Didn't you say you'd walk miles for my caresses and smiles? Didn't you phone that you hated to be alone? Or were you fooling? Love is supreme when a couple can plan and dream the way that we do. Love is no guess when you picture your happiness the way that we do. Roses and kitties and such, is that expecting too much? Didn't you say it would happen that way, or were you fooling?
Hello. I'll be real honest with you. This might have been a mistake. And I'll tell you why. I did lots of cyber grinding last night. And I got really close to beating my record. But in the process, my hands hurt. Especially my right wrist, which has been hurting all morning. And as I lay it down on my mouse, it still hurts. So I don't know if this is a good idea. Likewise, I forgot to take into account something. And that is, my dad is home right now. More specifically, in the room right next to me, which is his office. And he's working from home. He might have business meetings, and I am separated by nothing but drywall while I scream in rage. Besides that, there's something else which I never really thought through, and that is way early in the week, I think actually last week, I talked with Enna and I said, hey, you want to do DRG since the season's ending? Or like they're announcing season 4, so the season's gonna end soon. So we agreed on tonight, which means I do have kind of a fixed limit to get all of this work done. So I'm not totally looking forward to the stream. I will try to get to the end of like P2. I'll try to open that door. I can't make any promises. If I have to split this into another stream, I will. Anyways. Also, I'm... Actually, that's not too important now I think about it, but... Anyways. So, yesterday, we got something new. And that is this. And I've been playing with it. I prefer this version because I want more charges when I have to deal with mind flayers, because weapon is actually pretty good for dealing with mind flayers. But, something became apparent to me. In fact, I learned it just this morning, and I knew I had to do something. By the way, in case you're wondering what happened to last night's Remnant stream, how many is that? I forget. Fuck it. Okay, fine. Yeah, last night's Remnant stream, I had to private it, and I'm going to upload it again after I edit out some doxable content. I've been really bad with that recently. However, I couldn't do it this morning because one, I'm not a morning person, especially when I wake up late. Two, I can't download it during the stream because I don't want any, like, bitrate issues. And three, like I said, there's going to be a stream tomorrow, or there's going to be a stream tonight, so there's a very limited window if I can't P rank everything today. So, yeah. Anyways. The reason why I pull this out is because I learned that when you jump, it's not super obvious at the moment, but when you jump and you twirl this, you actually get a little bit lighter. Like, it's very minor. So as you can see, there's that. If I do this, you can see it gets higher. So, and just to reinforce exactly what I'm doing here, and remember, no clip is off, same with flight. This key. I fucking love this game. The Blood Copter. Also, I don't know if this was added in the newest patch or the last update, but there's a new material, and I even use it to create this. Shit, I overdid the load, didn't I? Yes, I did. Fuck! That's an issue that needs to be worked on. Basically, it bounces hit scans. And I also learned that it does not stack, or it does stack with this revolver. As you can see. And I did make a huge room out of this material that I would just bounce it off of and create massive amounts of screen shake, but now I saved over it like an idiot. Anyways. Now, besides this, there's something else that I want to do before I begin P-ranking everything. Something I was supposed to do last stream, because I always forget the secrets and the Easter eggs with every stream for some reason. I forgot that the credits now brings you here. And I've not explored this place, but I do know its name. The Hall of Shame, the ULTRAKILL developers. I do want to explore around this area first and give my genuine reaction. Plus, it's probably going to be easier on my wrist. Some interesting looking... all these plants? What's this way? Door that can't be opened? Something tells me this place is going to be very interactive. Door that can't be opened. There's Fuma Hakida, creator of ULTRAKILL. I don't get what's with the picnic setup, but okay. This nerd room. Emerson Martin, quality assurance lead. By the way, respect QA personnel because they get no respect. It's like one of the worst jobs in video game development. A new-blooded resident programmer wizard. He hops around from project to project, fixing tricky issues and giving general programming advice. If there is a problem, he knows a solution, although most of his work on ULTRAKILL is in the form of helping others programmers. He has himself also programmed some of the systems in the game, such as the controller support, the butt plug support, and the auto aim assist. Ah. Yeah, okay, can we say fuck in this? Only 3 times. Oh. Interesting. Lucas is another new blood programmer, mostly working on his own game, but occasionally jumping in to help with ULTRAKILL when needed. His contributions have mostly been optimization related, helping make the game run better, as well as creating development tools that allow for easier pre-level optimization. Many thanks to everyone here, including you, the ones reading this. Thank you. Or you're welcome, I guess. It's always been my dream to work on video games, but I never thought I'd be good enough to do it professionally. I dropped out of high school early due to anxiety, and I really felt like I was throwing my life away, but I never gave up, and I never will. Whoever you are out there, never lose hope, and always know that there is no shame in being yourself and doing the things you love, so long as nobody gets hurt. You're more than your label, and you're worth more than your credentials. Enjoy the little moments, embrace what makes you happy, and be the best person you can be. Cable Crow was one of the first hardcore ULTRAKILL fans who helped spark the game's speedrunning scene. He also helped out a lot with figuring out bugs before the game got a QA team, and recorded most of the trailer footage in early trailers. His programming contributions come in the form of the climb step system he created in 2020, which allows players to smoothly step over small ledges and obstacles. Actually, wait, there's something there I forgot to read. I destroyed that book, didn't I? Nope. You know what they say, 50 bucks is 50 bucks. Really? Interesting. But I can't pick these. There we go. Wait. There we go. HeckTech, additional programming. HeckTech was brought onto the team temporarily in early 2022, thanks to their experience and skills managing mods for ULTRAKILL, to overhaul the style system to include the staleness as well as other related quality of life features. They also created the jukebox system for Cybergrind. Oh, so they're the ones who are responsible for adding music in the new update. The harvest is lacking this year. New Blood QA team, Cameron Dahlia, Tucker, Scott, are responsible for making sure the game runs properly and without any major bugs. These are important people, and they get no respect in the industry. It's thanks to them that ULTRAKILL and looks and feels like a functioning game, despite being a mass of duct tape, spaghetti, and glue and prayers underneath. Prior to ULTRAKILL joining the New Blood catalog, I had to do QA myself, and even that small amount of bug testing makes me question how these people manage to stay sane. Again, these people get no respect. So please respect QA testers. Please appreciate them. Well, well, relatively sane. Uh, in the immortal words of the great Hungarian center forward Nandor, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Be it games, music, movies, or the company of others, be sure to enjoy the good times that you experience and always look back on life with a positive note. Life is precious, and after all, it's your own show. Enjoy your life to its fullest and give everyone respect and love. A smile on someone's face is worth it, its weight in gold. Hmm. These are very applicable words to my life, honestly. Except for the red text up there. I have no idea what that is. All the scars of my psyche, this one will... Of all the scars of my psyche, this one will always remain a favored one. From the cursed door to the accidental spawn arm slip, it's been a great time regardless. Sometimes video games can be cool as hell. Hopefully we can get more of them. Be able to help bring the fruition... Help to fruition a strong creative vision like Hakida's has been an absolute honor and unforgettable experience. I will remain forever grateful for the opportunity, and I look forward to whatever might come next. And finally, Peter. Peter already started helping out with the programming in late 2019, was officially added to the team in early 2020 thanks to his ULTRAKILL mods and an early attempt at custom level system. He's responsible for the most advanced programming in the game, such as systems like cheats, cyber grind patterns, and subtitles. Hopefully he overhauls the cyber grind patterns because creating patterns is very bare bones, honestly. He also created the entirety of the sandbox and 5S, which is the fishing minigame, with only minor aesthetic touch-ups for me. Basically, if you look at this game's code and see anything that's actually done well, it's probably by him. Some of his biggest contributions include programming and level design for the sandbox and S5, or 5S, programming for most of the advanced systems like cheats, cyber grind patterns, and subtitles, lots of programming, optimization, and bug fixes, lots of miscellaneous programming help. I know I'm supposed to be P-ranking everything, but honestly, I do want to appreciate this. The art room. Francis joined the team in 2021, around the start of the Wrath Layers development, when he was picked up as a general artist for New Blood thanks to his incredible ULTRAKILL fan art. Some of his biggest contributions include the design of the Leviathan, Ferryman, and the pre-corpse version of Minos and Sisyphus, as well as their portraits. Design of the church organ in 6.2 Aesthetics of Hate. Design of the cut weapons called the Beam Cutter. A unique level texture for 5.3 Ship of Fools, as well as almost all the textures in the Heresy layer. A plushie, the plushie designed for all developers. Oh, you mean like this plushie? Jericho joined the team in 2019, shortly before the original Prelude demo's release. He's responsible for many of the game's character designs and most of its weapon designs, as well as the level texture for Layer 2.4, and some textures for the Wrath layer. Some of his biggest contributions include the design for V1 and Gabriel. Interesting. The design for many enemies, such as the drone, street cleaner, and soldier. Design for all weapons and alternate weapons, with the exception of the original revolver and shotgun. The main promo art, which was used as the game's cover art. Most level textures, including all the level textures for layer 2-4, all the art for the intermissions and 2S. Hi, thanks for the rest of the dev team and you guys for enjoying what creatures, what we create. I've met many wonderful people throughout ULTRAKILL's development and hope to continue. Shout out to SX Big and Levoid. Also, wait, where's the book? Did I read the quote here? Oh. I simply wouldn't be here without this game, and I'm so happy it's ULTRAKILL. Thank you, Hakita, the rest of the dev team, and everyone in New Blood for being such great people and always being support what I do. Special thanks to my best friend who urged me to pursue what I truly love. Here's to the greatest project. Big Rock joined the team in early 2019 during the Prelude's development. He was the first concept artist for the game and responsible for the design of many of the game's bosses, such as the game's first ever character design, the Sword Machine. Yeah, the Sword Machine was the first character design? Interesting. Some of his biggest contributions include the design of many of the game's bosses, such as the Sword Machine, the Corpse King of Minos, and the Hideous Mass. So he's the Bayonetta fan. The designs for many of the game's enemies, such as the Mind Flayer, the Idol, and the Sentry. Design for all the bosses in the Prime Sanctums. The painting of the rocket launcher wielding ferryman in Ship of Fools. Is he wielding a rocket launcher? When Hakita asked me to design a boss for his game, I had no idea what ULTRAKILL would become this big. To see so many people draw fan art of the characters I've designed is both intimidating as it is inspiring for me to continue. Felicity might feel the same way about her career. Try and grow as an artist and hope my work inspires someone to pick up a pencil as well. Maximilian joined the team in 2018. Early in the video game's development, he's responsible for the weapon icons used in the UI, the game overskull animation, as well as the game's logo. I'm proud to have played a small role in creating ULTRAKILL and grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this game. Thank you for having me, and thanks for all your thank you to all the players for your support. I heard a dog. Speaking of, Flying Dog joined the team right as the start of development in early 2018, design and creating many of the first 3D models and their textures. Although most of these models have since been remade and replaced, they're still based on his original design, and many of his original models can still be seen here and there as Easter eggs. His final contribution to the game was the texture of the feedbacker arm in mid-2019. His biggest contributions include the design of the original models for the revolver, shotgun, and malicious face, the original model and texture for the nail gun, the textures for the original version of the husk and sword machine. So what happened to this individual if they're no longer on the team? Because their work seems to end where the new, when everything got modernized. Sam joined the team in early 2019, and probably one of the few people who actually used their real name, early into the Limbo Layers development, and is responsible for modeling most of the enemies in Act 1, including V1, V2, Gabriel. His last modeling work for the game was the Sisyphean Insurrectionist in early 2021, and he has mostly moved on to different projects since then, so he still occasionally helps out with feedback. No idea, ask Akira. Also, did I read the quote for oh, there is no quote. Interesting. Wait, did this person pass away? Oh, they might have. Oh, I hope not. Tony Stegel, joined the team right around the start of development in early 2018. We had previously worked together on a few small projects, including a now cancelled stealth game called Untraceable, which has the origin of the Thinking Man statue that eventually became the Cerberus. Which is the origin, sorry. That's where Andre came from. Alongside that, he modeled many of the early character models for ULTRAKILL, including until leaving the project in mid-2019. He also made the original Phil's model animations, and though those have since been replaced, Something Wicked still used, used one of them, making that one of the only animations in the game that I haven't made myself. Some of his biggest contributions include the original models for the Husk, Sword Machine, and Feedback Arm, the design for the original version of the Filth, getting me into DMC in the first place. Victoria Holland. Victoria joined the team in early 2020. 2020. Late into the Limbo Layers development, she started off working alongside Sam, but from Act 2 onwards, she'd been responsible for all 3D models in the game, with the only exception of the Sisyphean Insurrectionist. She also handles the programming of all shaders and almost all graphical systems and optimization. Some of her biggest contributions include many of the Act 1 models, including the Filth, the Corpse King of Minos, and the Rail Cannon. All of the Act 2 models except for the Sisyphean Insurrectionist, programming for all the shaders, programming for most graphical systems and optimization. Waste no time to fear, take the leap and embrace the person you want to be. You're not alone, so live your authentic life and always enjoy the journey. If you're I won't say impatient, but if you're like feeling like I should get a move on, I will say this: my arm is actually feeling a little bit better, so it might be helping me if I delay this. CEO of New Blood Interactive, Dave Oshry. I wonder if there's any, like, secrets in this level, because the whole reason I'm streaming this and not doing off streams because I want to know if there's something that'll, like, jump out in my face, because ULTRAKILL secrets have a tendency to do that. Well, there's nothing up here? There's some stuff over there. Let's finish the bottom floor first. Oh, wait, didn't this guy yeah, he did do Caleb, and he even says it. As with most people, I mainly know Stephen White, I'm guessing that's how I pronounce it, as the voice of Caleb from Blood. But hearing him as Nyarlathotep and Dusk made it clear that he still had skill, so even before joining New Blood, I'd already decided that I wanted Stephen to voice someone in ULTRAKILL. When the time came to choose a voice for Minos Prime, the choice was obvious. Stephen was lovely to work with, his voice lending so much richness and character to Minos that I really couldn't imagine him in any other way. Yes, and he also added a lot of trauma for ULTRAKILL players. Oh, it's wait. Took me a while to process what he was saying. We'll get to that one last. Mandalore and Harrington. Voice of the mysterious druid knight, Joy Young, voice of Owl. Let's see. I originally met with Mandalore in 2019 after his review of Dusk, when I DM'd him to ask him to elaborate on some criticism he had mentioned for retro shooters. At the time, ULTRAKILL was just a small no-name project, but he still took the time not only to write an in-depth reply, but also to play ULTRAKILL's demo and give a very useful feedback for it. As thanks for his help, I wanted to make a little joke boss fight featuring him and Joy based on some in-jokes from their Mystery of the Druid stream, using clips from his eye review as his voice lines once he saw the boss. He offered not only a re-record of those lines, but also recorded completely new ones with Joy, which they improvised together. Visit me in the tomb with piped-in music. How classy. Thanks for playing. Good to hear. Here for a good time, not a bad time. Something tells me this run's gonna get bigger. And we still have a third prime boss to fight. Joy Matragrano. I always want to pronounce it like the country of Montenegro. Gianni originally approached me offering his talents in late 2019, but we didn't start working together until mid 2020. A bit less than a week before the game came out. On early access, despite the short time frame, he knocked it out. He knocked it out of the park, not only defining and solidifying Gabriel's character and voice, but also delivering fantastic performances that managed to capture both his visceral intensity and the subtler nuance of his internal world. Yeah, Gianni definitely is probably the most recognizable voice actor ever in this game. Since then, he's only gotten better, and I'm very glad to work with someone who understands both my vision of the story and character of Gabriel so well that he was able to improve all the taunts in Gabriel's first fight. He's also a joy to work with, and the dream of any overambitious indie developer like me. Can you write in it that I said thank you to gay people? Honestly, that's what's... That reminds me, I wonder if Fallen Aces ever got released. Because that might be something I'd be willing to play on stream. Oh. Spoiler warning. I approached Lenval in early 2023 after hearing his fantastic performance of the narrator in Disco Elysium. Oh, he was the... Okay, I don't care what spoilers are in the rest of this text. I'm glad I learned that on stream. Yo, he did the narrator of Disco Elysium. That's gonna be Sisyphus. Oh my god, I want to do this. But I have to go through the whole museum first. Sorry. And feeling that his deep textural voice would be perfect fit for the King Sisyphus. He was a pleasure to work with and helped really make Sisyphus stand out as his own unique character. Also, no quote. Wait, did I forget a quote? Come on, pick it up. Huh. I knew something would happen if I kept doing that. And now I want to survive that gauntlet. Yeah, see, I knew there would be a secret like that here. So where'd the music go? There we go. Restroom. I'm guessing these are all the content creators. I met Megan Neko in early 2020 after Big Rock, who is a fan of his. Noticed he followed the ULTRAKILL Twitter account and asked if he'd like to be interested in collaborating. Originally, I didn't have anything specific in mind, but once he sent me a sound test clip that showed the kind of sound he'd go for. Sorry. My apologies, I don't know. Where am I? Sound clip that showed the kind of sound he'd go for. It immediately struck me as perfect music for an endless survival mode. Oh, so he's the one who did the cyber grind. That sound test eventually, through months of interaction, became the cyber grind's titular background music. In a way, you can thank him for causing the creation of that mode. Playing the alpha demo got me incredibly inspired. Getting the channel back into the game was a bit surreal. Big thanks to Hakita and Big Rock for reaching out. Alright. Yes, I will survive this gauntlet. I have to. I have to know what happens if I kill all the paintings. Keegan Church, aka Master Boot Record, approached me in mid-late 2022, and I was already a fan of his music as Keegan Church, so I was very happy to have him on board as a guest composer. The timing was perfect as well, since his style fit so well with the aesthetics of the Heresy layer, so he created the first battle theme for P2 titled Tenebrae Rosso is... I'm not gonna bother. Probably something in French. Anything I can't pronounce is immediately French. He also collaborated on the connected ARG. ARG, what's that? With him doing most of the heavy lifting, since he already done similar things with his project. Low resolution, high imagination, praise the code. Health. Benjamin Miller drums. Jacob Duzzik. Voice guitar. Oh yeah, this is the new Cybergrind soundtrack. John Femigliti. Bass software. In early 2023, we collaborated with the band Health to premiere their song Hateful in the Cybergrind. I've been a fan of Health ever since I heard their music in Max Payne 3. And their heavy, blood-pumping electronic beats are perfect fit for ULTRAKILL's mayhem. So I'm very happy that their music became part of the game. Back to the Cybergrind. Later. Next. Quetzal Dorado. I met Quetzal through a mutual friend in early 2021 when I asked her if she could record a saxophone solo. Oh! Oh, wait, no. For P1. Never mind. For the P1 song Chaos. The solo didn't really end up working out, but part of her recording is still included in the scattered about in the tracks. The track added for added noise and texture, such as Deep Blue. Later she recorded improvised saxophone solo. Yes! For Deep Blue, which I edited into what you hear in the final version. She also recorded the bass clarinet drone, which turned into the Sisyphean insurrectionist horn sound effect. My mom liked the song I'm on in ULTRAKILL, so I think that at this point I count as a successful artist, right? As many thanks to to the gay people, find me on that level where the water fucks up the music, bad baby.
Help me. Through some terrible mistake, I've been turned into a bikeable plushie.
Jazzy. Blizzard. Oh, this guy who did a bunch of, or like, has a bunch of assets in the Cybergrind named after them. Blizzard was picked up temporarily in late 2022 to create this museum thanks to his experience and skill with an early version of ULTRAKILL level editor. He designed the level and made all the mods and textures for it. If you're wondering why it's the best looking level in the game, he's the reason. ULTRAKILL is special to me in a way that is just a book's length worth of words. Working on this game is something I will hold close to my heart always. I hope I can continue to work with the wonderful people of New Blood, and the interactions I've had with the community to help bring me to be a part of this team. Sometimes I wonder where the dominoes fall begins and where it will end, but if OIF ever sees this, a good YouTube video, the ULTRAKILL rip and tear really changed, which can change your life. Let me look up this video. I'm not going to play it, but I want to look it up for future reference. Alright, I'll look it up later. I just wanted to have this open. Anyways, back to the game. Jacob joined the team in early 2022 to help write the process and dialogue for the game after I met him through a mutual developer and friend. Oh, so he's the reason why there's F words in it. He's mostly responsible for the writing in the various books you find around the levels, as well as Gabriel's dialogue and the prose for the intermission cutscenes. Really? But it's not his story, right? He just wrote the dialogue? In Act 1, I came up with the general outline of what I wanted each text to have. To have, and he would write it with some tweaks and edits from me afterwards. Well, in Act 2, the prose writing was more of an even 50-50 split between us. Most of those great poetic phrases and impactful lines have become iconic to ULTRAKILL community. Are thanks to his skills with the English language, which I butchered. Salad, artists of Jackie. Oh yeah, Jackie. Some of their biggest contributions include Jackie. Are you in or are you skin? What? I don't think I'm gonna go through all this. They're telling me my previous game, Untraceable, was unfun, causing an existential crisis that resulted in me dropping that project and making ULTRAKILL instead. Additional music credits, oh, that's where that comes from. Sorrier, it's French. Hold on, I want to look that up now, because I've been wanting to find that song. Alright, I'll look it up later, but I wanted to know what that haunting melody was. Deep Blue in the Wake Poseidon, saxophone, fruit, record. Yep. Almost 40 minutes in. Good thing I have plenty of time before tonight. Although I might have to take a break to make dinner. Actually, I might end the stream to make dinner, now that I think about it. Build was originally called Zombie or Husk, was the second enemy design for the game. We didn't have concept artists at the time, so I just told Tony to make a scrawny zombie like the ones from Quake. This was the usual process before Big Rock joined as the first concept art. And the contrast in design and quality made it clear that creative concept artists can really make a big difference. Not rarely, really. An interesting aspect of the filth is that in the early version of the demo, people complained about the AI of the melee enemies being too dumb, but those complaints completely stopped after the redesign. The new version actually looks like a mindless swarming monster that only thinks about eating, so it being dumb and no longer felt out of place or like a flaw. Properly messaging the purpose of an enemy or object through how it looks is an often unappreciated aspect of character design. The new design is inspired by the debut album by Swans, which is also where the enemy got its name from. I think I remember reading about that on the wiki. At first, the model's mouth and teeth were much smaller, but I just kept telling Victoria bigger until we reached the point it's at now. The filth originally colored orange, making it fit into the Prelude chapter, but it actually became an issue where people would often have a hard time seeing them. Since they fit in too well, so their primary color was swapped to green instead. Let's see. This raid was originally called Projectile Zombie or Projectile Husk, and for the short period of time Stalker, that name was then instead given to the enemy that it is now. That has it now. Fuck. Tony was busy at the time, so I, with my limited Blender knowledge, just edited his original filth model to make the original version of the Stray, and then Flying Dog made the texture for it. Again, we didn't really have any concept art, so the texture was just based on a prompt, a skeleton with all the organs and meat still inside it. Or something like that. New version based on Jericho's design for the soldiers still keeps that original idea, but executes it in a much less cartoony way. Schism, originally just called Super Projectile Zombie, is another edit of the original filth model, Tony and Flying Dog were both busy around this time, so this model didn't even get a unique texture. It's just the original filth texture without the orange tint. The new version is still uses the same skeleton animations, which means the extra arm just flops around like a ragdoll since they don't have animation data attached to them. I was wondering about that. The new design for husks were drawn and modeled in a bit of a rush to get them done in time for the Prelude facelift we were doing for the new version of the demo after the game got picked up by New Blood, which meant the new design only got one sketch from one angle each. This led to a funny incident where Sam, while making the model, misunderstood the sketch and thought that the head was just sticking out really far in front instead of being on the shoulder, which led to the first iteration of the model, which looks like a xenomorph. Maurice! Not much of a difference. The malicious face was called Spider in the early game files, thanks to the transparent spider legs. It was actually the first enemy to be designed for the game. Although iconic now, its design was supposed to be quite different originally. I wanted a more stark and simplified looking look, but Flying Dog, only modeling as a hobby, had a hard time pulling it off without any concept art to aid him, so we eventually compromised with this version. This was back when I was stupidly ambitious and had no idea what I was doing, so there were a bunch of ideas thrown around that ended up not making it in. The mouth was supposed to move open when firing, but the rig was buggy and we couldn't get it to work. The eyes were also originally separated from the main mesh, since they had the idea that it would be cool if you could shoot them out with a revolver for extra damage or cause the enemy to become blind and attack indiscriminately, which sounds really cool in concept, but in execution would not only be too much complexity for an early enemy, but also give them a hard counter that made the player always resort to it, which I want to avoid to make the game more open to player expression. This was before Doom Eternal came out and had a big focus on weak points and hard counters. Another idea I had at one point was for there to be a hole in the back of its head, exposing the brain, allowing for a nimble player to score big damage, but this also never materialized. Me coming up with all of these dumb ideas often after the model was already done, but never committing to them was very understandably frustrating for Flying Dog. The new model by Victoria is a beautiful, almost one-to-one recreation that manages to keep the iconic look while improving the visual quality, while actually decreasing the resolution. Really? Huh. Not much different with the Swords Machine either. Sword Machine was the first enemy to be designed by concept artists. And the difference really shows. Big Rock's wonderful Blam-inspired design, what's Blam, is rich with implied character that later became explicit when I wrote the data entry for it. The original model was by Tony Stigell and textured by Flying Dog. Unfortunately, lost a lot of the nuance of the original design had, but it fit the visual style of the game at the time, and we were all amateurs who didn't know how to do anything better. Victoria has since then remade the model based on Big Rock's original concept. I see. One of the earlier iterations of the Sword Machine's design had a gory human torso, as the enemies all the time were leaning more towards the direction of Strogg-like human-machine hybrids before we had the setting, visual language, and story properly figured out. I see. What's behind this door? Ooh, the weapons. Let's start with the revolver. The first weapon, as well as the first model ever made for the game. As usual, there was no concept art, so the design was made up on the spot by Flying Dog based on a prompt from me. What was the prompt? Victoria has since then remade the model and texture while keeping true to the original design, making for a straight visual upgrade. The revolver originally had different green and red variations. The old green variation was the ability to ricochet shots from surfaces, inspired by by Revolver Ocelot. Unfortunately, while cool in concept, it was extremely unwieldy and awkward to use, requiring far too much setup and positioning to be used efficiently. Clashing hard with the game's fast pace, the idea of showing off marksmanship via ricocheting shots stayed, however, and was reinterpreted into the now iconic and far more useful coin version. But you ended up putting this variant in with the new red revolver. The red variant was a dual wield variation where the left revolver was fired with the primary fire and the right revolver was fired with the secondary. As with the green variation, this was cool in concept, but mechanically it was very uninteresting beyond the initial novelty. I had some ideas of how to fix it, but I ended up scrapping it entirely instead, and since then, the dual wield idea has been reinterpreted into a much more fun and freeform dual wield power-up. Yep, that is true. Shotgun. As with the revolver, the shotgun was made by Flying Dog without concept art, and later remade by Victoria, keeping it faithful to the original design while updating it to fit the game's new visual style better. The original version is lighter in color, since the original matte black style ended up very muted due to the game's vibrant colored lighting. Though the people who preferred the old style can use the first color preset to get it back. Ah, I see. And that would be like from getting the orbs, right? The shotgun had some balancing issues when it was originally added, since all the enemies already died from just a couple of revolver shots, making the shotgun feel pointless in comparison, leading to a bad first impression. Eventually, I had the idea of changing the projectile code slightly, making it so shotgun projectiles don't get destroyed when hitting an enemy that is already dead. This small change is really what opened the shotgun up, turning it from just a slow single target damage dealer into a chaotic weapon of mass destruction, making it useful against both tankier enemies as originally intended, as well as crowd of weak enemies. Nail gun! The first weapon to be based on concept art, drawn and designed by Jericho, as well as Flying Dog's final contribution to the game. The rougher, simpler original model still fit the visual style at the time, but since then, the graphics had improved, making it stick out like a sore thumb, which was one of the primary reasons we wanted to redo the old weapon models alongside a custom color system. The nail gun is probably the weapon that has had to go through the most iterations before it finally found a place in the arsenal. In fact, it wasn't until the Sandbox update in summer of 2021 that it finally really clicked in, meaning it took 2 years of constant tinkering and iterations to make an automatic weapon fit into ULTRAKILL, or fit the ULTRAKILL arsenal. The biggest change was the change from an infinite ammo to recharging ammo, giving the player more reason to switch away from it after a bit of use. But the change that finally made it stick was speeding up the equip animation, which made switching to it in combat much smoother, and making it feel like an organic part of the weapon combos. Some scrapped ideas and versions include a high damage, slow recharging harpoon. Ooh. And a version that allowed for firing both barrels simultaneously, increasing rate of fire at the cost of the player's movement speed. The former eventually evolved into the magnet, I had a feeling, and later into the overheat. So despite how much things have changed, parts of the original design still remain. Hmm. Hmm. Black hole cannon. A cut super weapon that was intended to work via a meter that got filled by killing enemies. It was made around the early 2019, shortly after the addition of the shotgun, with the intent of it being introduced much later in the game. The player would have the choice of using their kill meter for a temporary buff a la Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry, or a shot with a black hole cannon. The meter was scrapped due to these kinds of mechanics often leading to issues with hoarding and balancing, since encounters can't be balanced around whether or not a player has meter, leading to the battles being either too easy with the meter or too hard without it. Instead, uh, the DT buff mode idea was turned into the dual wield power up. Which avoids that issue since the level designer controls when the player accesses it too. The black hole cannon's role became filled with a rail cannon, a low commitment super weapon that's weak enough to not become an ace in the sleeve crutch for players to skip tricky encounters with a usable often enough that players don't feel the need to hoard it. Although the black hole cannon was incredibly powerful when it was originally made, since the only enemy in the game were the basic husks, the game had grown far more chaotic and explosive since then, making it quite weak in comparison. I've kept its original power level for this museum, for the sake of accurate portrayal, so if it seems weak, that's because it's just made for killing filth, strays, and schisms. Wait, you mean you can pick this up? The black hole can never got a visual design model, hence why it's represented by a stretched out shotgun. This led to many people thinking it was supposed to be a shotgun variant, but that never was the intent. Pick this up. Interesting. Hold to fire beam. Okay, so this is the beam cutter. Place to remove beam drone. Interesting. A sixth weapon which was cut early into the creation due to running into many design issues and to avoid arsenal blow and weapon roll overlap. Based on the lightning gun archetype, it fires a sustained beam that requires the player to track their targets to deal continuous damage. It deals reduced damage while standing still, to discourage the player from staying still while firing, though in this version, you can just move back and forth quickly to fulfill that requirement without making aiming much harder. Sustained fire weapons are very difficult to make work well with ULTRAKILL's combat system, as proven by how many iterations the nail gun had to go through before it found its place in the arsenal. And since infinite ammo means every weapon has to have its own niche in order to not make any other weapon obsolete, the nail gun really already filling a similar role, I made the choice to cut it instead of trying to force it into a game that already had into an already full arsenal. Wait, does that mean we don't get another weapon in Act 3? That would be sad. The front of the weapon was supposed to spin when the beam was being fired, but this work in progress model had no rigging, no sound. No sounds were implemented yet either, so it may seem quite weak in terms of feedback in comparison to the finished weapons. Uh, uh, while I do like the weapon in concept, I think it was the right call to cut it. I prefer a smaller arsenal with every weapon is distinct and useful over large arsenal weapons that become obsolete with the introduction of others. Oh, you can see the beam gets wider. That's cool. These can't be picked up, right? No. Oh, apples. I see, because, yeah, Adam's apple. I get the reference, Andre. Oh, what's this? Looks interesting. Oh shit, we got a movie? Oh, hold on. Those supposed to be services? That was the original Onion model, I remember that. Are these supposed to be filth then? I'll say it's kind of hard to watch with all the fish behind it. Actually, one sec. There we go. This is starting to look a lot more familiar. Oh, there's a reload animation for it originally. Oh boy. I feel like I've heard this song before. Is this royalty free? Oh, that was an original. The cyber grind was added around the time of the Lust layer. Oh, this. This was when the coin was introduced. Oh, but Minecraft. Be the greed layer. And the still bare bones cyber grind system, which please update it, please. Wrath. Almost at the present. Came out only like a few months ago, right? Like around 6 months-ish, I think. You can see by this point the game definitely developed properly, and this was around the time I played. And hey! Oh. I need to try that.
Hey, where we going? Okay, bye. Hey, where we going?
I need to fulfill the prophecy. So I do want to know what's with the fish tank back here. Oh, come on, we have to be able to get through. Also, I just realized these are the fish from the minigame. Okay. Is this playable? This would be the coolest thing ever if this was playable. By the looks of it, it's not, and that saddens me. I want this to be playable. Hack it up, please make this playable, please. Like, something simple, like punching in a direction, so now no. I ain't even asking to put in a chess AI, although you could. No, it's gotta be with a hit scan. Yeah, I'll just do that off stream. Whatever the secret is probably isn't that useful. And what is that over there? Regardless, what else do I have to explore? Wait. Interesting. See, what else is there? So we saw this stuff over here, but is there anything else in this area? Yo, first and foremost. Wait. Oh, I see what you're gonna do. Okay. What? Okay, I guess it's gone. What about this over here? Can't tell me this isn't something. It's Hackida, isn't it? It's just a giant Hackida. I have a feeling that's exactly what it is. Go on. Oh no, it's... Wait, which developer is this? This wasn't the one who made the museum, right? Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna restart because last time I tried to use cheats in a secret, it prevented me from doing anything, so I want to make sure it's done properly. Although we still never figured out if there's anything outside. Maybe later. As you can see, I got better at rocket riding. Don't know what's behind this door either. If there is anything. Come on, I'm ready for you this time. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh! No, hold on a second. Like I said, I'm still not the best at rocket riding. The timing can be a little, yeah. Someone's probably speedrun this already, haven't they? Shit. Shit. Shit! There we go. Damn it! There we go. Wait, that should be... Oh, whatever. Is this the last one? I have a feeling there is something as a result of that. So long as you do it with enough time. Anyways, back to getting ready for the apocalypse. I'm pretty much about done wrapping up with it. I've been in this museum for, holy shit, an hour and, like, almost an hour and a half. My apologies to anyone who wanted to see a high-octane gameplay. Still not enough, huh? There we go. There we go. Did anything change? Anything at all? No? So. Nothing? Wow, that's disappointing. Okay, anyways. Time to actually start P-ranking shit. Because I'm pretty sure that's basically all the secrets. Except for killing all the fish in that tank, but... we'll get to that maybe off stream. So, for the last stream and this stream, I've been trying to P-rank, Act 2 so I could get through the P-door. Ugh. So let's start. I have a feeling this one's going to be really difficult. Because I remember the final room in this always kills me. Also, I am indeed aware of the Easter egg if you don't pick up the torch and instead pick up the skull. Sadly, it never happened to me on stream, I just know that from the wiki. There we go. Probably keep that up from now on. Ain't no way you're using your weapon wheel. Wait, why? What's wrong with the weapon wheel? Aside from the delay when trying to pull it up, which is exactly what I hate about it, but it's the only thing that works for me. Probably because not a lot of people know it exists. Like, you actually have to go into, like, the option menu and turn it... Actually, I'm pretty sure, like, you just have to, like, hold it down. And it's never... Also, I just ruined my attempt. But yeah, I prefer weapon wheels in all games I play, because, especially for a game this high mobility, there is no way I am letting go of the WASD keys for even a millisecond. I've heard it's good. The reason why I'm using this is primarily because I want to have a way of dealing with mind flayers, because it can act as a hard counter to their projectiles. And the reason why I want to use that instead is because it gives you more charges, and that means more projectiles. I know there's ways to insta-kill him, I'm not that good at it. Maybe I shouldn't try to light them all at once. Especially not the one that spawns the virtue. Like I said, I know there's ways, it's just not something I can pull off reliably. I'm still trying to figure out how to pull off rail coining reliably, honestly. I have gotten good at rocket riding, though. Maybe. There we go. That should happen immediately. And I'm fat-fingering all this. Let's see. Over here and over here. Let's see. There we go. I don't think secret bosses count towards that kind of stuff. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I saw that. And then they immediately patched it out the next day. There's another one. Fine. Ah, shit. Oh, there goes my run. No, I'm doing this on standard first before I try violent. Oh, missed one. I decided to do this on the standard difficulty first before I start tackling tougher challenges. So where is... Here, right? Yeah. Let's see, where's the virtue? There it is. There we go. I do? I'll keep that in mind. That was a misinput. Ah, shit. Well, at least it didn't kill me. Ah, shit. I did it again. What the hell? Ah. Damn. Have I seen P2? I have been intentionally trying to avoid it as long as possible, and that's why I'm trying my hardest to P-rank everything. Which is gonna be a challenge for me, since apparently I'm new. The gameplay style are gonna take a while, sorry for being mean, it's just... Well, I have no other way of doing it, because I am not, going... Like, I tried using the scroll wheel first, it got very cumbersome after I got the rail cannon, and I tried... using... the number keys, and that just would result in me losing momentum. And fat fingering. Left. Oh wait, that's right. I'm an idiot. Plus, I know that with the introduction of red weapons, people are gonna start, and they already have started complaining about having a single button to switch between variants, and how if you overshoot it, it can be a problem. Which is why scroll wheel for switching is my go-to. Q for rail cannon. I don't use... You don't use the rocket launcher? Seriously? Well, that's your preference. Ah, shit. I dodged it at the wrong time. What am I doing? Yes, I have, and I died to him. I had to fight him for almost an hour. And that didn't go well. I should just suck with doing this instead. I have no idea what's going on. There we go. That went better than last time. Ah, shit. Off by a pixel. Are you... Alright, fine. Yeah. I'm surprised people can beat him in like 19 attempts. It's like took me into like 50 and 90, I think. I can't remember, but it was definitely way bigger. I can be first try now because I P ranked it on Violent. Yep. I do plan on P ranking the primes at some point. But one challenge at a time. Yeah, once I P rank everything on normal, I think I'll start Violent. Had the wrong thing equipped. Personally, I don't find much of a problem with using the weapon wheel. I like how it gives you like a brief moment to gather your bearings and plan your next move. But to each their own. Ugh. There we go. Before I humiliate myself any further. That wasn't as hard as I thought. Then again, I did learn a lot about how to counter Maurice and Virtue since the last time I played this. Dead Coin 4-4. I think. Which one's 4-4 again? Is that this one? Oh. Oh. Yeah, with Claire the Soul. Maybe. We'll see. It is coming up next, though. I haven't tried dead coining yet. Although I did, around the time I started using coin punching, I used it in the P rank V2 for the first time. And I didn't, back then I wasn't doing this. I was doing this. So it was a little, like, janky, but I was surprised at how fast I killed him. I wasn't coin juggling, though. I wasn't, like, bouncing it off his head. I know. Isn't dead coining when you basically, like, isn't it, like, something like this? But you do it with an enemy? Oh, really? Because I know that's a way people beat V2. Or wait, is dead coining the one where you, like, have that weird chain of, like... I don't know. But I'm probably gonna resort to using that method. That bass guitar. Okay, not do it? I guess you can't. Well, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way, then. Also, because I can? Damn it! That's what I get for using the screwdriver. Punch coin into the ground, perfectly straight. Do that 3 times, then perform a dead coin. Shoot the coin while almost immediately throwing another one. Oh, wrong arm. I see. I get what you mean. It's just, it's gonna take me a lot of time to practice, and I just want to get this over with. Yeah, I'll try it off stream, but that's gonna take a bit of practice to get right. I'll just do it like the non-cheese way. You know, the way it's meant to be done. Yeah, that was my fault. They thought I could Do something different. Ah, damn! I've only ever fought this guy once, and for some reason I killed him the first time without any deaths. Find all secrets and complete all the challenges yet? Secrets, yes. Challenges, no. I did make it a point in every one of my previous streams to go through, like, pretty much all of the, Act 2 secrets. And as you can see, like, I got all the presets and everything. By the way, has the cyber grind gotten harder to you? Because I feel like it has. I know they did a lot of, like, updates to it in the last patch. But it's both welcome and unwelcome. Welcome in that I get to face some of the hurdles more quickly. The things that are holding me back I can deal with quicker. On the other hand, it just means it's more difficult in general. I guess I waited too long. Damn it! I was so close. Almost hit him. I know people shit on the screwdriver, but I still appreciate it. Of course, I wasn't trying to... Actually, maybe I should start throwing the magnets into him, because I was trying to make a magnet trap. Like saw blades. I know people shit on the screwdriver, but I still have a deep appreciation for it. Well, I wouldn't be adverse to, like, coming up with some new way to make it useful in later stages of the cyber grind. You didn't even buy it? It's an interesting weapon to deal with mind flayers. Oh, you can't even... Which should have seen the coins coming so I could reflect them. Plus, there's something, every time I hear someone criticize the screwdriver, one thing they always seem to leave out is the fact that it does damage over time while you can deal other sorts of damage. Which has helped me through numerous boss fights. Actually, you know what? There we go. Ah! Why is it suddenly getting harder? Fucking streamer curse, I guess. Plus blood range increase. So, that's the thing, though. It's okay for healing if you're in a very desperate pinch and can't even get close enough to use a shotgun properly. But I wouldn't rely on it simply because hard damage. Still, like, in a pinch, I'm definitely glad I use it rather than the other railcans, even though railconing and core nuking are much more bang for your buck. Then again, those are both techniques I have trouble with, and I'm trying to get better at them. Plus, the weapon wheel does not help when trying to swap between two weapons like that. Oh, so close. Do a Sabla trap? Yeah, I probably should do it more often. I mean, I just did jutsu enough. I hate how fast this is. Well, I'm pretty sure I already got the challenge done by now. Because I didn't do the challenge for this this level yet. Oh, I can skip? Damn it! I have no idea how I beat him the first time around. Keep in mind, that was before I think I knew he could shoot your own coins. Ah! Damn it! Trying to play Musashi. I know he does. I'm more trying to do it because, one, I see him tossing coins. I'm like, oh shit, I literally should have stayed on my revolver for a second. Let's see. Use VT's priority coin to help you counter shoot. Wait, what do you mean counter shoot? I guess they do stack if that's what you mean. And that's kind of what I want to do. It's just every time I think he's done with the coins and I want to switch to another weapon, he used the coins again. There are, but I don't do aim assist. I'm not that kind of guy. Damn it, shotgun! Shotgun! Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, I understand why the wheel sucks. I blame it mainly on the fact that it takes a moment of delay, and my brain doesn't catch up with that. But, like... what's... That's what's... But, like... And I've been trying to, like, bring this up in forums, like, can we please have an option to remove this delay? They should... I know. Just my shitty, horrible gamer reflexes. There we go. There we go. So this is the last one for greed. And then after this... Wait, that wasn't enough style? Are you kidding me? That wasn't enough style. Interesting. Yeah, I think I did P rank 5-2. Did I do 5-3? No, I didn't do 5-3. Did I do 5-1? I forget. I know. Oh, whoops. I should have just pressed restart. 6-1 does hit differently, especially Altar of... What was it? Altar of Apostasy. That is such a banger. Also, apparently I didn't do the challenge on that one either. Interesting. So there's one way I know that I could probably get more style, and that's by enraging him. Ah, I could have sworn I shot that. Fuck. Damn it. So, don't use the weapon wheel. How about no? Because the weapon wheel is the only way I can play this game at harder difficulties. Ah. I know I can. I just don't like doing that, because it's not the way I grew up playing games, and I don't want to take my fingers off the WASD keys for even a split second. Because then there's no telling if I can actually put them back on the same place again. I think my style rank got shittier that time. Yep, still style B. During the slide. Well, if my eyes can track that. Yeah, I probably should. It's just, why remember there's still enemy after? Well, okay. Because if I can't, unless those enemies can somehow get me from B all the way to S, I don't really think that matters. Like, if I can get A rank from, V2, then I think it would work. And if I don't, really? Alright, I'll try it. I think I actually accidentally hit him, which I'm not opposed to. There we go. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Okay. So one thing I really don't think I need, and I can certainly get rid of, is this. Because that killed me. I know, but I can't rely too much on saw blades, because I know that that won't work well for freshness. Actually, now that I think about it... Oh, does it only count with a single kill? That's not a bad idea, actually. Where is he? Alright. Actually, now that I think about it, okay, that should work. Now I just need to get moving. Like, now. For fuck's sakes! Okay, there we go! So okay, thank you for the advice. I don't think I ever would have gotten that. Well, maybe. But, okay, so, now I remember. Okay. Still haven't reached a boss gate in under 18 seconds? What the fuck? Indeed it is. Apparently it didn't used to have a saxophone. So the reason why I put the malicious rail cannon first is so that it's easier for me to swap to it for core nuking, which, again, haven't fully mastered. Also, apparently there is a way to get the size 2 fish. Ah, shit, I missed that one. Shit. Probably should have dealt with the virtue first. I know, there is. And it's... like, fuck. That's like COD Zombies Easter egg levels of effort. Fine. Fine. Actually, I got an idea. Yeah, I can do core nuking, it's just not easy. Just fixing instances keep getting blocked for some people. Wait, you mean the challenge? Like, on how to get it keeps bugging out? Come on! Fine. Let me think, how... There we go. Ow. Before I forget. There we go. Come on. Now it has unlimited range, I just forget. Plus, I don't know how to judge the distance correctly. fucking hell, that's what kills me. But useful. Don't hold RITS. Alright, so yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for the advice too. How did I miss that? Seriously. That was actually pretty stupid of me, now I think about it. Ah, wrong one, fuck. Let's go here first. This place is relatively easier. Damn it! Just realized the order for the screwdriver is backwards now. Ah, I fucked up on time? Aww. Alright, let's try it again. Damn it. That was a waste of time. Damn it! Oh, that was good. Okay, that was good, you have to admit. I can't speak since I'm playing with my friends right now. Oh, it's alright. Come on. Whatever. The fuck? There we go, thank you. Ah! Okay, that's it. God fucking damn it. Okay, first and foremost, before I forget any more, good. God, I always hate this one tunnel. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm restarting. Ah, fuck. Fine. I really should stop trying to do that. Oh my fucking god. Something better out of your strategy. Wait, what strategy? You mean to use the, Wait, what strategy? Uh... You mean with the cannonball? Yeah, that's something... I didn't get that from anyone. I sort of came up with it on my own. I'm not saying I'm the original person who came up with it, but... Yeah, the cannonball parry is... definitely one of my favorite ways of killing, Andre over there. Yeah. Mostly I just, do what other people have, but... Yeah, the cannon parry is definitely my preferred way of killing Andre instead of, like, rail coining, because... I mean, I can rail coin, it's just... I'd rather use it for something else. almost killed me. There we go. I know you could kill him that easily. Ah, whatever. Damn it, I went over time again. Seriously? Ah, should have been paying attention to the guy behind me. I knew that was coming, I just thought I could pull that off fast enough. Apparently I can't. Fuck! Wrong one. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Are you kidding? I'm sure 5-3 is definitely going to be a pain. But it doesn't matter what order I do it in, because let's face it, I gotta do them all anyways. There we go. Okay, making good time. No! Ran out of time! Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yes, I do know that, did I do that technique? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to chat as much as I should have. Hmm. Yeah, maybe there's no point to it. Anyways, gotta go to the bathroom, BRB. I'm back, and I brought some food with me because I'm getting a little hungry. So what is the time limit for this? Hmm. So it needs to be 6 minutes at most. All right. Yeah. Okay. You know, I might start using the alternate for this. Fucking stalactites! Or are they the other ones? I forget. Come on! That's one way to do it. Morning, Felicity. Alright, I need to beat the next part in like a minute. Still not gonna make it. Fuck! What the hell? Why does it take so long to freaking do this mission? I expected there to be a certain degree of difficulty, but not this much. Yeah, I should probably restart. If I can't, yeah. Actually, well, we're already going this way. Fuck it. There we go. Yes, yes! Fucking finally! Fuck! Woo! Fuck, I almost didn't make that. Huh. Did that actually? Alright, Ship of Fools time. Good stuff. Did not mean to press the weapon swap button. Yeah, that's how we do it. I really need to get better at doing that. Fuck it, I made it to the top. Bam. That's for you. there goes that. Alright, here we go. You know what? This might be a good opener. Hey, I did a core nuke. Damn it. All right. Landmine, but okay. Where the fuck is the virtue? There you are! Wait, where do I go from here? Oh, here. Fuck! Okay, here. Oh, I almost did it! Damn, that was like my second attempt? Third, maybe? Oh, hey. Yeah, by the way, I went through the museum. That's how I started 3. I almost did this. I was just a few seconds late. Oh god, my hand hurts. Oh, my hand hurts. Fuck. Oh, wait, back this way. That's right. Fuck! Oh, cannon and 2 projectile boost. By the way, have you tried using the sharpshooter to counter mind flayers yet? It's not the best way, but I like it. Huh. I'll have to test that. That should be all of them, right? Yeah. Forgot to let go of time. There you are. Oh! Fuck. Well, that's probably gonna waste time. Better restart. So I do need to pick it up. That's stupid. Well, I guess it wants to make sure you have it. God damn it! There we go. Core nuke achieved. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? Alright, see you, Vast. That was probably a while ago you sent that message. Oh yeah, I know about the helicopter dual wielding, by the way. I need more water, fuck. I still have 2 more levels after this. Because I am starting to feel the attrition on my hands. And I do have, like, a collab in just a few hours. for fuck's sake, still live. There we go. Fuck! Alright, I think this is where I'm gonna call it. It's been almost 4 hours, and I do need to rest more for stream later on. This is definitely a tough one, but, like, I can actually... Here's the thing. Since I got no skin, I can see the damage I'm doing to my hands, and let me tell you... Yeah, I'm not doing this again. Well, at least not for another day or two, or maybe next week. But anyways, thank you all for coming. This has been really fun. And hope to see you later tonight. Bye.